If you're a YouTuber or content creator, there are a couple of things you need to know before hiring a video editor. It comes down to 3 simple things, but today I'm going to break down every single one before you make that hire and before you start spending your money to outsource all of that work, because your time is more important. Let's get into it. So first off, who am I? I am Trey, and I run Argent Media, which solely works with Twitch streamers, YouTubers, and content creators to help build their brand and to help them get more brand deals. So I guess I can say I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. One of the huge things when you're first starting to hire a editor is that you want them to do so many different things. And you need to start narrowing it down to what it is you want them to do. Some people want them to do long form and short form. Some people want them to do just short form. I suggest you take an approach and you figure out what it is first you want them to do. And you also need to know why you're hiring them in the first place. Is it because you're too busy? Are you too lazy? You just don't feel like doing it? Or is it a thing where you're like, I need additional help building my brand? Because that also becomes something different. You cannot expect an editor to get you the results that you want. You must also do the work as well. You must also come with a plan and a strategy and a tactic to why you're hiring them and what exactly you specifically need them to do. This is one of the biggest points of the video I'm about to make. And that is, you need to come prepared to work. And what do I mean by this? The editor's job is to only edit the videos. Now, if you're hiring somebody that's a content strategist, somebody like me who's going to help you work through content ideas, get your thumbnails ready, all of that, that's different. But if you're just looking to hire an editor, you can expect them to come up with ideas and thumbnails and all these different strategies too. They're only there to do one job. And so I suggest you as a creator, you have to come with the ideas, or you have to be doing the research to find somebody who understands YouTube or Twitch well enough to help you grow. An editor won't solve that issue, but an editor can help you offload some of the work that you're already doing to free up time to start writing your ideas, to start scripting your ideas. Because in reality, the videos that get the most views on YouTube or any platform are the ones that are heavily thought out and that are scripted and that people actually give a damn to watch. Think about this. How many times have you sat there and uploaded a gameplay video and it's got no views, especially for you gaming creators out there? It's solely because gaming videos are too low effort, and there are so many different creators out here that are doing that. If you want to watch gaming videos, go to MK Ice and Fire. Go to the big guys that have been doing it for a long time, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. Do not make your whole channel drag and drop upload gaming videos, because people see right through that. It's laziness. You need to understand that you have to come with dope tactics and a dope strategy and a dope video script to get your stuff watched. And for a lot of the clients that I'm working with currently, we are currently having this issue where they are so used to uploading gaming videos, and now that they have to switch to a different type of content, or I suggest them to switch to a different type of content, they feel lost, or they feel like it's not really them. But in reality, it is you. You need to be, all this stuff can be done, all these different content types can be done if you care enough about your brand. You shouldn't have to limit yourself to being, oh, I'm doing gameplay videos and that's what I like doing, that's what it's gonna be. Because ultimately it's gonna keep you in a box. You're not gonna be able to win, and ultimately your editor is gonna have a hard time having fun editing these videos. There are clients I've worked with who send me 6-hour, 7-hour long VODs and also have expected me to cut them down, or my team to cut them down to an hour or less. And while it's fine, I understand that it sometimes is cool to do that if you're big in the space and people love watching you. But those same videos are not the ones that are gonna be popping off. The ones that are gonna be popping off are very unique ideas. If you look at some of the dopest creators right now in the gaming space, or in the reaction space, prank space, or the sports space, they're making unique ideas like these right here. If you look, there are different types of ideas you can use, like reviews. You can use reviews, you can use reaction stuff, big celebrity names. Or you can say, hey, I tried this for 20 days and it didn't work. Those type of videos have a cause and effect built into them, and they also have a cool result that people want to see at the very end. One thing you have to know about hiring an editor is that his job is to put a story together. And if you're just giving him videos of gameplay or videos of you doing whatever the hell you're doing, it's a lot harder for them to put a story together. Which brings me to my third point, which is you have to understand how to put a story together. Before you hire an editor, you must know everything about storytelling. You must know what it is. You must know what notes you're going to give your editor when you deliver this footage. Hey, I did this because of this. I want this cut to be here because it lines up well in the story. An editor is just there to basically make your vision come to life, but he also can't do all the work for you. You have to come in and you have to be ready to the brain work and the storytelling work and the psychological work to think about what your viewers are thinking about. If you're constantly looking at things as my editor is going to handle it for me, that's a terrible way to go about things. You should be focusing heavy on getting involved and getting into the meat and bones of your own content to figure out where you're messing up. That way the editor can also figure out your weaknesses, and he can also learn with you and learn how your style works. Because you want somebody that's gonna adapt to you and to work with you in the long run and not be like, dude, this shit is so unfulfilling. I have had clients where it has been very unfulfilling to work for them because the content that they're putting out is not fun. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't generate views, it's boring. But the clients that I love working with are the ones who come to the table ready with ideas. And if you don't, that's fine. I'll gladly give you ideas. I do that already over here at Argent Media. But one of the best things you can do is come ready to work. Come with your brain like, dude, I got all these ideas and I want to put them out on the table for you. What can we do? How can you help me script this idea? That's what it comes down to. If you're hiring your editor, you cannot expect them to carry all the weight. This video is for those YouTubers and creators who don't really understand what it takes to hire an editor or why they need to hire an editor. Most people just say, oh, well, I don't feel like editing this, I'm gonna hire an editor. No, for a while you need to edit your own videos and you need to see what it's like to be behind Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, whatever they're using, and put a story together. Because a lot of you guys are just thinking that editors are clicking buttons, dragging and dropping. You're asking things to be done in a day or two. You want all these effects and you've never even tried them before. So the biggest thing I can tell you is before you hire an editor, sit down, do the work yourself, understand your own content, and be ready to tell a story. That's all I'm asking. Most of you guys are very ambitious and very creative, but the problem is you don't know how to tell a story and you're also stuck in your own ways because this one piece of content worked 2 weeks ago. No, content is ever changing. Content creation is ever changing. YouTube is ever changing. Twitch is ever changing. You have to be able to adapt with the times and stop putting out lazy attempts and stop hiring editors to carry things for you. So if you want additional help, whether it's with editing or with coming up with your own content ideas or with YouTube strategy, hit the link in the description, man, and I'll gladly help you. Let's have a conversation and see if I can help you out in the long run.